Hi everyone, so we're following up from yesterday's belly fat app, 28-day lose your belly fat or get rid of, which means there's none, which, yeah, unlikely that anyone's getting rid of their belly fat in 28 days. But what I didn't like about the app really was the fact that it doesn't set you up for long-term success. It doesn't teach you anything. It just tells you what not to have and what to do that day, but it doesn't tell you why. At the end of the day, you're probably going to pay a monthly subscription, and you're going to be reliant on the app because you're not going to be able to know why it's working, why it's not. And then when you stop, to be honest, even with that app, I don't think you're going to do much. That wasn't good advice that they were giving. But if you've been here for a while, you know that in order to lose weight or gain weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit or surplus, depending on what you want to achieve. And in order for it to be sustainable, it has to be a reasonable deficit. So if you're feeling hungry the whole time, you've got to look at why you're feeling hungry. And if you're feeling hungry the whole time, your diet is not going to be sustainable. So there's probably a couple of reasons why you're hungry and why maybe the long-term success of this plan that you have in place is not going to work. Number one, I would say, is that your calorie deficit could be too low. So I recently tried to go at around about, and it was just an attempt at a month of putting myself into a 30% deficit, which is, yeah, I'm a massive fan of trial and error, and before I recommend something, maybe trying it myself. And that 30% was unobtainable. I was in that 30% deficit for 15 of the 30 days, so I couldn't hit it every day. It was just too low, my energy levels are too low. So I know now that I tried this month now, I'll do 15% roundabout. It's really so much better. Honestly, my energy levels are through the roof, and I'm still going to be losing weight. So that might be the one reason that your calorie deficit might be too low. Another reason, you're eating foods that are very dense in calories, meaning the foods that you're eating have a lot of calories in them, but they're not very filling. So easy example is maybe peanut butter or chocolate, which is very full of calories but doesn't really fill you up that much. Let's say chocolate has 500 calories and you only have 2,000 for the day. Imagine eating 4 chocolates and boom, you're full. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a long-term success. It's going to happen. So yeah, track your food a bit, maybe see where you're going wrong. It's a simple thing like I made mistakes of was drinking Coke. Coke, while not massively dense in calories, it has enough that it's like it'll catch up on you and it's not filling you at all. It's about 200 calories per can. Simple switch. Coke Zero. All of a sudden I got 200 calories free every day. And if I'm having 3 Cokes a week at 52 weeks, imagine the deficit of that. So yeah, pick your meals that are less calorie dense, that'll fill you up more. And I'm not saying go and eat a ton of vegetables, but rice, mince, chicken, all that lean meat, that helps a lot. And it follows on to my next point of get your protein up. Protein helps you feel full for longer. The word used is satiety, but we'll just stick to make you feel full. And that will really help with maintaining your muscle, and it's got a bit of a thermic effect in that it burns itself off while it's digesting. So yeah, in summary, is your calorie deficit too low? Is the food you're eating too calorie dense? And are you eating enough protein? Get those 3 right, and I promise you, those kilograms will just drop like no tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. This I'm sure has been really helpful. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop them below. Otherwise, stay tuned for another video.